He said he found God. Well, let me ask you this question, Diddy. Where was God when you were beating the shit out of Cassie?
All right, so at this point, I'm sure we all saw the Diddy video of him basically abusing Cassie in the hotel lobby. I'm not going to play the complete video. Um, I had no words. Literally, within since Diddy now apologizing after the video has been released and everyone saw it. Here's his apology.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. But sometimes you got to do that. I was fucked up. I mean, I hit rock bottom. But I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy, and go into rehab. I had to ask God for His mercy and grace. I'm so sorry. But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry.
Okay, so there was his apology. That's what he has to say after he knows that everyone saw the video of how he really acts. You guys comment below. Let me know what your thoughts on his apology was. One thing that I did notice about his apology is basically that he made it the whole thing about him. Like, I've never seen someone apologize for doing something or being away, and the whole time they're talking about themselves. Everything was I, and I. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think down below. We'll let it get into what other people had to say.
Eyes, Chico. They never lie. So what do we think about Diddy's apology video? Because here's what I think. Forgiveness does not equate accountability. It does not forgive accountability. It does not dismiss it. It does not substitute it. So remember, if we rewind it back, Diddy first denied the allegations, and he put out the statement that said the truth will prevail, or the truth will set you free, or whatever the hell he said about truth. And, you know, he had his attorneys put out a statement as well. And that was after settling with Cassie within 24 hours, right? So now, brother love, that the video has come to the forefront of America and you are being judged by the court of public opinion. Now I want forgiveness, and I was in a dark time, and please forgive me. I went to rehab, yada, yada, yada. So here's the thing. The apology should have started off with Cassie and every woman that has been under your abuse verbally, physically, emotionally, to all of the women that you abuse, everybody that endured the abuse for over the years, i.e. Aubrey O'Day, or, you know, whoever worked under you. You should be apologizing to everyone. I don't know, y'all. It's not ringing sorry to me. It's not giving genuine. This is the same person that, you know, was denying this allegations and saying that we were lying on his character, yada, yada, yada. I don't know, but I feel like it's all in the eyes. It's all in the eyes. And I really want one of the body language experts to like stitch the video and like, well, I know it's like just kind of this portion of it all, but I would love for like a body language expert, if you can still like analyze the facial expressions, to stitch this video and let me know what you think about like the shifty eyes and everything, because it's not ringing genuine to me. But yeah.
Diddy and whoever else might need to hear this, I thought we were all grown, but I guess not. An apology is not all about you, sir. An apology is about recognizing and acknowledging what you did to that person, how you made them feel, saying sorry and that you will never do it again, and never doing it again. Because up until this point, it's been deny, deny, deny. You didn't do it, right? These girls were just looking for a payday until the footage was released to the public, and you can't deny it anymore. Now, of course, you take full responsibility for your actions. Here's the thing. People grow, people change. Does that excuse the fact that he put his hands on a woman? Absolutely not. But if it takes you being exposed to the public in 4K for you to finally step forward and admit to your wrongdoings in this weak, half-assed apology video, that's not an apology. That's not you being sorry for your actions. That's you being sorry that you got caught. I don't talk about my personal life much, but I've seen domestic and I've experienced it firsthand. If that is what happened in the hallway, I could only imagine what was going on behind closed doors.
That's one thing that I also continued to think was, if he can do this out in a hallway where someone could potentially come around the corner and see what he was doing, imagine what this man is like in his own home, his mansion, behind any closed door, to be honest. Like, dude, it's just crazy. I actually agree with what he's saying here.
Doors. This is not a sincere apology. If it was sincere, we might be having a different conversation right now. This is narcissistic and gaslit. What's even more telling is when you go to the comment section of the video and you see all of these men saying, she got paid. Can't we forget about it? Can't we move on? No. The fact that you guys are so quick to excuse this type of behavior is concerning, but there was never any accountability taken on his part. So what makes you think we're just going to move forward? The whole situation is just unfortunate, to be honest. I don't even keep up with celebrities like that anymore, but you guys wanted me to react to this video and give my opinion. That's how I feel about it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Give this video a like. Make sure you guys follow me, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I love you.
Motherfucker is not sorry. Abusers rarely are. They just fear accountability. He could have been sorry a decade ago or even last year when Cassie filed that lawsuit and he released a statement calling her a liar, knowing full well what he had done to her. And let's start with the fact that he posed that apology to us, the public, rather than the woman who escaped his abuse only to have to now relive it in front of the entire world. What the fuck are you apologizing to us for? And if you need proof that there's not a bit of remorse or rehabilitation in that man, it's when he referred to his abuse of her as the darkest point in his life. As if he was the one having a hard time and just acting out of character. That video is one of the most terror-inducing things that I've seen in a while, and one of the scariest aspects is this. Think about how normalized abuse has to be in the mind of a person that will run out of their hotel room in a towel to brutally assault their girlfriend in a public fucking place in broad daylight. He is so used to behaving that way that he could not even get dressed. He didn't think twice before running out there because enacting violence was at the forefront of his mind. Diddy met Cassie when she was a teenager seeking stardom, and he used his power and his influence to subject her to indignities that would horrify me if they were the plot of a novel or a movie. Yet they were her reality for over 10 years. He's a fucking demon. And speaking of demons, it is so absurd that there were so many Christians in his comment section proclaiming to forgive him as if they're the ones who suffered by his hand. No one has a right to judge him. We should just pray for him. If ever there was a safe space for abusers, it's the church, because y'all have so badly distorted the concepts of accountability and forgiveness that all somebody has to do is invoke the name of God and y'all will open your arms to them even if they continue to cause harm.
Child, Cassie's lawyer has clocked in. Miss Meredith was not playing. And when I say she read Diddy for filth, baby, I was not playing. Combs' most recent statement is more about himself than the many people he has hurt. When Cassie and multiple other women came forward, he denied everything and suggested that his victims were looking for a payday. And baby, I'm going to insert that here. Do y'all see that message? Don't forget that message. That he was only compelled to apologize once his repeated denials were proven false. Because baby, we know that's why he apologized, because you got caught. Just like a 2-year-old. His pathetic desperation. Pathetic desperation. And no will to be swayed by his disingenuous words. If I was Diddy, I would be embarrassed. Embarrassed. Like I said, that apology was not for Cassie. That apology was not for anybody but himself, so he could be seen in a lighter light. And Kelly Price, baby, you praying for Diddy is half-assed. What are you doing? You need to be praying for Cassie. Okay? Peter Thomas, you're a joke. You're a joke, sir. That's it. You're a complete joke. Do you really love Diddy? Because it sounds like you do. As soon as he said he was sorry, y'all coming out talking about, oh, we're here with you, brother. It's like y'all lost the whole reason why he's in this shit. It is because Cassie, not for anybody else. Y'all need to be talking to Cassie, not to Diddy. I cannot wait for his ship to be sunk. I'm out, peoples. Like my outfit?
Diddy's apology is probably going to go down as one of the worst public apologies to be given. And make no mistake, he never apologized to Cassie. He apologized to the public for catching him in the act. In his apology video, he never once mentions her by name. He just says, I am truly sorry. To whom? But before we get into that, let's go back to November 16th of 2023 when Cassie filed her lawsuit in federal court. In her lawsuit, Cassie alleged that Diddy attacked her at a hotel and described a scene eerily similar to what we saw in that video. That same day, Diddy's attorneys released a statement calling her claims baseless and outrageous lies, accusing her of blackmail and, quote, seeking a payday. The fallout was swift, with Kid Cudi coming out to corroborate part of her story where she said that Diddy blew up his car. He told the New York Times, it's all true. One day later, Diddy settles. Again, his attorneys say that his decision to settle the lawsuit does not in any way undermine his flat-out denial of the claims. Now let's go back to that apology video in which he admits to his actions in that video. He begins by making excuses for why he did it, before calling his actions inexcusable. Now, before the lawsuit, Diddy was reaching the pinnacle of his career. In 2022, he got the BET Lifetime Achievement Award. In 2023, MTV gave him the Global Icon Award, and New York gave him the key to the city. Not even a full 2 months before the lawsuit, he had released his first studio album in 17 years. The Love album. And when reporters asked him, why after all this time are you now releasing the album? He said, God came to him and told him it is time. If y'all remember, everything around this time was Love with him. He even legally changed his name to Sean Love Combs. He founded Love Records. Earlier that year, he named his daughter Love. Diddy told Essence that his decision to lean into love, both personally and professionally, came after an evolutionary process following the death of Kim Porter. According to this Essence article, Combs hit rock bottom and acknowledges that this wasn't the first time in his life that he reached this terribly low point. He told Essence, I think you do get a choice in life where it's like, which side are you gonna pick? Are you gonna pick the light or the dark? And then he went on to say that he went towards the light and decided to publicly stand on love.
Diddy is absolutely not sorry. I just want to mention that he categorically denied all allegations up until there was a video. Also, just some months ago, he posted this. Enough is enough. For those last couple weeks, I have sat silently and watched people try to assassinate my character, destroy my reputation and my legacy. Sickening allegations have been made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday. Let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of the awful things being alleged. I will fight for my name, my family, and for the truth. Sean Diddy Combs. This situation happened in 2016, but just a couple of months ago, this is what Diddy had to say, that he was innocent and all allegations were false. And now, as I'm sitting here doing this video, I just saw that he has a brand new victim that just came out and filed a lawsuit for SA in assault. So comment down below what you think about this entire situation. Let's keep in mind that we all do not have to agree, but you're free to give your opinion.
Ori Spado, the accidental gangster. You know something? I posted yesterday about P. Diddy being a punk. Well, today he came back on YouTube. I just watched that bullshit thing he did. I gotta say, he looked shitty. But you know what? You know what struck me? He said he found God. Well, let me ask you this question, Diddy. Where was God when you were beating the shit out of Cassie? Huh? Where? I didn't see God in the hallway. But now you found God. You know what? Just like, you know what? In prison, okay? In prison, there's always a little group. How we all have our little groups in prison. All the rats were in one group. Yeah, and they're all become born-again Christians. Why is that? I can't figure that out, folks. All right? All these rats, all of a sudden, they find Christianity or born again. Okay? I was born a Catholic, I'll die a Catholic, and that's going to be it. Here's another thing, okay? Where are all the men in the world today? I just reading about Mendez, or whatever his name, this guy that's going on trial in New York, the senator, okay? He's blaming his wife. Aliato, our U.S. Supreme Court Justice, blaming his wife. Why are they putting the blame on the wife? Are they woman beaters too? What's the story here? Folks, I've been involved. I've helped women that have been abused. I know what they go through. And women, you need help, reach out to me. Or reach out, there's hotlines all over the country that you can call and get help. I know the fear that you go through with this situation. All right? I met with many. And don't think it just happens to the average person. It happens to celebrities. Some of the biggest names on screen that you see have been beaten by men. Fear is something that they can't get rid of. Remember that.